I'm here with Justin Jacobson from Restoration Games, looking at Fireball Island, Spider Springs. You can see they've taken a new approach for their expansion line. Guess what's coming in the box?
So we didn't have time. We just got the cover art done, but I think this is probably the most excited anyone's going to be for a blank box because it's an actual regular box. We learned our lesson. We heard from the people what they wanted.
Yes.
And so it's a real, actual, legit box that the new expansion will come in.
Okay. And it will unfold with a box for the original game inside, right?
Right.
Of course. Absolutely. No, but Spider Springs is clearly adding spiders.
Yes,
to the
we thought,
perils you were facing.
Right. The adventurers weren't having enough fun, so if you want to add fun, you just more spiders. That's pretty much the rule. So.
Okay, so we have production quality sample for
yes,
Spider Springs?
This is an early production version. We're still tweaking the colors. They're not quite right. We're still tweaking a few of the components. The eggs are a little bit smaller than I'd like. But basically, we're pretty close. The art's done. Lots of great details. If you like the details on the main island, you'll see some fun little details on this one. We got a little mummified web guy over there.
So what is being added to the game now? What's the additional challenge for it?
So this is a new expansion. It's got a separate island tray, and what it does is it actually plugs into the main part of the island. It becomes a little peninsula there. So you remove one of the cardboard scrims and slide it under, and it fits in there nicely. And then the other thing you do, so this is, people might have noticed if they ever forgot to put this tree in that, let me get this there. So that tree comes out, and now we've got a bridge that goes in there, the broken bridge. And then we actually put a ember marble there now.
Okay.
And you might be asking, why would we do that? Because then down here in the crevasse, we have our spider web. So the game comes with about 20 spiders, and we put 4 in the web at the beginning, and the rest go into the maw. So now we've got a nice maw full of spiders. So I know there's a percentage of people watching right now who are freaking out, but they're cute little spiders. They're not too bad. They're not very scary.
Yeah, the word maw is never a sign of good things to come. Like that's just not used that way.
Sure. And so then the cool thing is how we use those spiders. So first of all, I just want to point out a few more things on the island. We have this nice long bridge here. And we don't have the sticker yet, but there's going to be a sticker there. That is a new snapshot that you can get. It's worth 10 points. Nice incentive to go over there. We actually also have, you can't see it right there, and we're changing the art a little bit. You might see we have a submarine now. So if you couldn't get to the helicopter at the end of the game, now you can go to the submarine.
Okay.
For the record, I named the helicopter. It's one of my crowning achievements at Restoration of the game. I wanted to call this the submarine, but I was outvoted on that one, so it is just a regular submarine, unfortunately.
You do own a company, right?
I know, but you got to know when to throw the weight around.
All right, okay.
So let's get to the fun part, right? So we've got this maw here, and here it is. It's actually a spring-loaded, the web is spring-loaded. It starts with 4 spiders in there. And the way it works is you can use the ember marble that's up here or one of these other ones, and there's a little trigger down there. And let's see what happens when we, you know what, I got a better idea. Why don't we do a cataclysm and see what happens if we can hit the marble? You want to do the honors? Okay.
Okay.
Now, Vul-Kar usually doesn't cooperate when we do this, so they're all going to go out this side, right? All right, let's keep going. Vul-Kar never cooperates when we're doing demos. There we go. And so you can see the spiders have this spring-loaded web. And when the marble hits, it launches them up. We're actually working on the specific spring tension right now, so we're going to tweak it up just a little bit.
Okay.
But some of them land down here, and some of them land in the crevasse. And if you cause a spider to land in the crevasse, you get to place it anywhere on the island, and you can put it right in front of another adventurer if you want to. And why is that important? Because whenever you enter a space with a spider, it goes on your player card.
Okay.
And it's worth -1 point at the end of the game for each spider you have. So you're going to be collecting these spiders. This is not a heavy strategy game, we know this. But that's a little bit more strategy because towards the end of the game, you can see who the leader is and try and get some spiders in front of them to drag their score down just a bit.
Okay.
So that's kind of the big show piece of it. We do have a few other cool things going on. We've got these spider eggs.
Yes, you hadn't mentioned the eggs yet.
So that's the new treasure. Yeah, the new treasure. They're worth 1 point each, but also if you have the most spider eggs at the end of the game, it's a 12-point bonus.
Okay.
So it can be a nice swing if someone's really going for that. You need to keep an eye on it. There's also one large spider egg we can't see from our vantage point that's sort of hidden down in there. That's sort of the tiebreaker for that. The other thing is, it's interesting about spider eggs is if they ever like fall down, you don't replace them. They just are where they are, and you pick them up.
Okay.
And you can also steal them. Like you can steal the heart of Vul-Kar.
Okay.
You can steal a spider egg.
Okay. Does this change the length of the game at all?
No, not really. I mean, again,
options.
the real question is: are you playing with like every expansion under the sun, or are you mixing and matching? If it won't add any more to the base game than say like Crimson Cutlass would, for example.
Okay.
And then we've got a few new action cards and souvenirs and whatnot. My favorite is the Arachnoclism. So the way that works is it's just like a cataclysm, but with spiders. So you take 4 spiders from the mall, and guess what? They actually fit perfectly down into Vul-Kar there. And then you drop the marbles into, where are my marbles? Here we go. And then you drop them in, and then what happens is Vul-Kar pushes the spiders around. Well, now I got these bridges in the way, and you can see, so now you might end up with a spider on you from the Arachnoclism. And then we just a couple other little cool action cards. We've got one that just you drop 1 marble from the scar, even if there's more than 1 there. We've got one that lets you move before and after your action, so we're just tweaking that stuff a little bit.
Okay.
And then a couple of spider-related souvenirs. My favorite, though, is the gift box. I mean, who wouldn't want that, right? So it's a spider in a box.
Right. There you go. Super.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So just ramping up the fun, the mayhem, the chaos. That's usually our design goal.
That's right. Coming, Spider Springs.
Yeah. So it'll be releasing at Gen Con.
Okay.
And then shortly thereafter into retail. We're not doing a Kickstarter for it. And we're just excited about it. So.
All right. Thank you, Justin, for the overview.
Thank you.